solid base. And if it's going to stand the test of time, you gotta dig real deep. What it needs is a solid base. No amount of fancy paint gonna keep it from blowing away. What it needs is a solid base.
Hey, traders, welcome to the early-ish stream. Bitcoin and its power hour going nuts. Currently up nearly 3%, about $500 on the day. Broke above that 17,569 June 18th low, Black Saturday. And when you did that, boom, gone. Up a lot more. I mean, you tested it and it was just real fast. This is the 60-minute. Not really significant or anything, but you just saw, I mean, Bitcoin was a few dollars away from 18,000 for the first time since mid-December. So pretty good. Pretty good. Top of the range would be 18,144. So you're not too far from that. 20 minutes till your daily candle close. All right. Alerts going off everywhere. Ethereum making multi-month highs, I believe. Maybe not multi-month highs. Let's just go to the quad screen real quick. Let us do this. Here it is, right? Bitcoin 60 minutes range. Testing soon. And then you've got Ethereum breaking it, right? It was at the top of the range. And now it's out. So Ethereum highest price since November 17th. All right. A rectangle breakout. This is a big deal, man. 1420 target, right? Above the 1262, really, eventually. XRP had a really good day today where I wasn't doing anything. Now it is. It's up. BNB also up somewhat. Not really as concerned about this one. You know, just kind of, wow, all over the place with the FUD. And yeah, so good stuff, man. Let's go to that daily. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, look where we are. We're getting so close. Dude, nice. It's not just the top of this range here. Getting closer to that supply line, the anchor points from the supply line, August 15th and November 5th. You'll be testing that soon. That's probably going to happen, I mean, at this rate. And, you know, with less than 19 minutes till your daily candle close, if things stayed the same or were better, you could be making your highest daily candle close since November 8th, which is substantial. You'd be taking out the highest high of mid-December. Wow. Okay. Good stuff, man. All right, just like market was dead. Yes, there were some select coins that were presenting a potential opportunity if the market didn't collapse. The market didn't collapse. Now what? I had 2 alerts go off while the stream was starting. It was Shiba and it was Monero. Let's just take a look at them just because, I don't know, I might have had them at weird spots, but I think you care, you know, like, all right, Shiba. No, Shiba wasn't that big a deal. I love the back test though. Everyone was freaking out earlier where it was at 866. Now it's 907. You could be working on a formal back test of the old resistance as support. And I think 40 to 50% upside on this. Let's go to XMR. Monero was incredible on the weekly, up almost 5%. Wow, look at that. Highest price Monero has seen since August 16th. Already done insane stuff, right? I already put in a higher low. Already back tested a spring in November and is now breaking all inflection points. Where you know, looking at this on the daily is cool. It's the weekly where you should really be paying attention to Monero, right? Because look, I mean, candle eye close, right? You have inflection zone formally tested, and now you're running in, like, you know, in 4 days and 1 hour, but you could be working on your highest weekly candle close since May. Again, just nothing really here until way higher, like 287 plus. Pay attention. Stuff's happening, isn't it? New year, new price. Definitely going on. How about Monero? Or I'm sorry, that was Monero. How about XRP? There it is, man. I mean, you're just sitting here, win bids, win collapse, win bids. XRP just hit its highest price since mid-December. Not really that special, not that crazy compared to other things. And you got way further to climb, right? You got a lot to do before you confirm this double bottom at 41.8 cents. But the targets, right, way higher. I mean, what, like, you know, 50 cents, 58 cent targets if this was actually going to play out all the way. Man, sellers tried. They tried again. They even scammed people out. And now you're starting to run. So, very good. A little early. Didn't have a chance. I mean, you know, I commute here, so I was like rushing over and all that. Drink my coffee, man. Okay, y'all doing fine? Did y'all have a good day? Green candles. Tip your cow. Yeah, man. All right, we got a little bit of hype earlier. You know, Bitcoin is about $100 off its highs now of the day. And then you have others, right, that I think are responding pretty well. Litecoin, very close, man, to the highest price you've seen since May outright. Definitely 15 minutes until your highest daily candle close since May 8th. But what is $84? It's something to pay attention to. It's an inflection point. It's where a massive reversal has occurred before, February of 2020. Yeah, it took a black swan, right? Took a black swan, man. Hold on. Turn on stream mode. Sorry, what the?
Gentlemen in the mix.
There it is. Okay, so yep, talking about major levels here, right? This is you break 84, you could be going to 105 real fast. You just haven't yet. You're just testing it. You're working on a bullish engulfing candle. This has been this thing reversed its trend virtually. Maybe early November, you could say, because you got consecutive higher highs and higher lows from the bottom. So now just working on another higher high, at least on candle closes. I know you're still in this channel here, right? Really well-respected channel. You may not break that. But when you do or don't break it, at least come back for a higher low than, you know, December 20th low, and it'll just be, you know, accumulation. You run later. So I think that's pretty good going on. We can just check on the ones we've been checking on every day that were, you know, showing something interesting. Why not, man? I mean, Dash was, you know, was strong and thinking 56.76 if this all sustains. I mean, we got the CPI report tomorrow, so dudes, you got to understand these markets, how ridiculous they are, how stupid they are now. I mean, it's like an earnings report for the entire macro about every market. You got to deal with this volatility and bullcrap for a few hours, and it's coming. You have no idea how it's going to work either. It doesn't matter what number comes out. It will probably do the opposite if it's good or bad. It's a coin flip, man. It's casino stuff. So hopefully it doesn't rain on the parade too much. Dash working on its highest daily candle close since possibly September. Dang, man. As just November 10th, you made your lowest price since 2017. Big comeback. How about Doge? Doge, man, it was bad earlier. You know, it was down almost 5% earlier, and now it's neutral on the day, above the 200-day moving average, above the local candle low close from November. And you're thinking still target of 9.1 cents to just test it. I don't know if you'll break it, but if you do, sweet mother of God, you're going to 10.6, 11 cents again. Steady as she goes, the 886, man, reaction. What's going on here? You just got some price action, dude. Some long-awaited price action. I mean, my God. Finally.
ILV Binance, thanks.
Excuse me? What's up, Cheeseman? Because there's no extra E. Did you go to the Cheez-It Bowl? It was amazing, man. The Cheez-It Bowl. Purdue got curb stomped. Really cool Cheez-It mascot popped out of a massive Cheez-It box and danced. Gotta love college football. Where else? Nowhere. Thank you, dude. ILV. Yeah, we'll look. Oh, it's a altcoin. Okay, we'll do it, man. Okay, so we'll continue on this journey, the journey of how about DGB that, you know, I mean, it's probably not looking like this on other charts. I don't know. I'm just looking at this one because this is Bittrex and it has all the data, right? Most of the charts, most exchanges do not have all this data. So I'm just showing you, like, right, you are fine. I mean, above 8.2 tenths of 1 cent. Yeah. Oh, is that a scam out? I mean, maybe, whatever. This thing is still, like, at a good spot for a lot of upside, ridiculous upside. Is it 100% on this one? Like yes, I got about 100%. So just pay attention. DGB's all right. I brought this up yesterday. Do not ignore it. I mean, this goes 2017, 2018. When this level holds, man, it goes up 100%. Just like it did, I mean, in June. From June to August, 100%. Okay. But wait, there's more. Multiple others, right? I mean, you know, we could go to like KSM, the extension pattern. It still looks great, man. I mean, for an extension pattern, it's awesome. I mean, it's about to have its highest daily candle close since December 14th, 15th. Breaking above the candle low close from October of 2020 at one time. Until recently, it was the lowest daily candle close ever. And that is what makes a harmonic. That's what strengthens a harmonic, man. When a harmonic is completing, when you know the measurements, right? What makes it what? We knew this was only a 1618 because B and C, right? B was 50%, C was a lower high. So that means only crab, only 1618. It happened, it went a little lower, okay, to hit this all-time low. But you had all this. You had an area congestion, a general consensus area for multiple market participants who, if they wanted to, they could put in limit buys together and prevent the price from falling much further. And that happened. And that's possibly you're catching resolution with a second low, a confirmation low, and there could be more upside here. So I think that was cool. How about I mean, there's some that are just up, but they're not up like crazy. Like OMG's up almost 5%, and right, a level from history was defended in 2019, 2018. Very real, right? You broke it, and if you hold this, if you get above $1.08, you could be going to 145. So that means just here where it is, unless tomorrow CPI just you die. There's still another like 24% upside. It's crazy. Right? You fell below the level, but the sellers broke the support, but there just wasn't enough. Too many bids came in, and you immediately rejected the bearish breakdown. So therefore, it's not a bearish breakdown anymore. It's a fake out. And then consequences occurring right now on it. Okay. Oh, what a joke, dude. QNT's down almost 1%. It's sad, isn't it? It's fine. Wait till tomorrow, right? Just saying. What'd you do? You like back tested the 200-day moving average. It's fine. And yeah, target 150, 205. Just paid. This is the specimen, right? Just going back, checking on it. All right. We're watering it right now, okay? Maybe pruning a couple leaves. SNX was interesting because it had broke a supply line. It's still out, all right? I mean, sellers tried to break 156. They truly did. You were below it for the good part of 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. But it wasn't good enough. And now you had one low, the second low, and look on the second low, the slightly lower low. There it is, the bullish divergence. So, divergence ushering a rally back above. It's like so important, man. Look, right here. Oh my God, it's Mom, Maverick Jets. Thanks, Mom.
Mom tipped $100. Thanks, Mitch, for streaming consistently. Every day getting a little bit better. Keep growing.
Keep growing. Thanks, Mom. I would say this an acronym for Mask of Madness from Dota 2. Increases your attack speed a lot, but also you take more damage or something, right? Or meme of the month could be that too. Not sure. You could also just be a mom that appreciates the channel. Thank you. Good mom. All right, so I'm just saying on SNX, if like it was real, a real false bearish breakdown, I mean, you just say $2 and then $2.50 after that, right? Straight up and down and up and a lot of down. So, yep, pay attention. There could be consequences for the fake out, like there had been on others too. How about let's check on YFI. A beautiful, beautiful bullish bat pattern completed. Bat Gartley. It's just so methodical, man. Like every day is green, but barely. This is each day. Each candle represents 24 hours. It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? We got 6 minutes till your daily close. 6 minutes till YFI's highest close since mid-December. Not even really that special. And you just got to wonder. I mean, like, if this low was 1 and this low was 2, similar to like Shiba, similar to like XRP-ish, kind of. This is way more significant than XRP, I think. Right, you have the divergence even on the RSI. My God, man. So, if this was to play out, you wouldn't believe the gains that will happen. Not kidding. It's showing everything. It's got all the makings of a varsity athlete. And this is your minimum upside from here. Just to reiterate here, you know, this is market updates every day, right? 27% upside minimum. And if you were going for the aggressive targets for the M shapes, 92% upside on YF5 before C gets hit. All right, we'll see. So enough upside to make it for you, right? And then YFII, got to check on that because look where it is. I mean, it's just, should have by now. I mean, this is a chance. One still has a very small chance because if this doesn't fail and starts really going, it will be fast. It will be violent. You will be saying, should I buy now? In the middle of freaking nowhere at the stupidest levels you'll be at $2,000. Should I buy now? Dumb. Stupid. You'll get banned. If you're asking about if YFI plays out here, And it's been sitting here, and we've been looking at it every day for the greater part of, 2023. And you start saying, should I buy now, 2000? You're just going to get banned. Okay? Deal. That's the deal. Because it's right here, staring at you. We're talking about it in the present. All right. There are others. Of course, there are others. What about Chiliz, right? Scott Carney likes it. Applebee's hates it. They're rivals. Oh, yeah. I mean, up 0.25% today. You know, it's all good. I mean, it's just a start, dude. Just to start at the 886. What a reaction. I don't think you're probably... the candle close here. I think the hard target's 16 cents. Which is a lot of upside, by the way. Like, tremendous upside. But already off the 886. 25%. So what do you want, man? It's beautiful. For now. FTM's very pretty. Look at this, dude. I mean, it's got to be played, dude.
Look here! Look, listen!
I mean, this is spectacular. A 113 bullish shark. You got this range here. It's not just the range, it's also an inflection point from history. And you fell below it. Oh no, it was so screwed, but there were just not enough sellers. And then a spring occurred, then the back test of spring, the momentum even shifted locally. And now you're running, and you're at 5.6% gains today. And if all stays the same in 1 minute and 20 seconds, it will be the highest daily candle close on FTM since November 7th. Hype for that. Thanks for the 730 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the coverage of this, well, I guess if you're also enjoying the price action, hit that like button below. So thanks for being here. Let's get a like spike. How many can we get? The more likes we get, the more these coins will pump, all right? It is known. So 29-cent target, I guess, right? I mean, I'm thinking it's your next big area. Really not that. I mean, it's just a swing low from March 2021. It looks like it's just testing this. Yeah, that's it. That January 2021 high being tested again. You break that, much higher. Beautiful. It's kind of like its own thing. Not many assets look like this at all. Kind of like Monero. They're just doing their own things, their own structures, their own interesting M shapes. They're not 886s, 113 sharks. Bitcoin Cash was interesting because, right, yesterday, just looking at it, here, oh my God, chat. Wow, that is something else. What a formal back test again today of the supply line breached, and virtually this 2019 low was tested, and now you're accelerating off of it, and you're getting, I mean, it'll be your highest daily candle close since December 13th. There it is, chat. Jesus chimes. Can we get some Jesus chimes? Highest daily candle close on Bitcoin since December, I believe. Highest daily candle close on Litecoin since May of last year. Ethereum, highest daily candle close since mid-November, early November. And had broken those resistances and catching follow through, and 1420 would seem like the next major level on that one. So we'll go to Bitcoin because, yeah, look, only 8s. Here it is, man. Here it is. What's up, Josh, man? Thanks, dude.
Is that a joint?
Oh, dude, I got a new sound clip, but I got to get it implemented. Haven't done it yet, all right? So it's like, I think a great thing to do would be like, it was the date of December 19th or December 28th or any day until the 1st of January. And total market cap, right? Total market cap.
I like turtles.
Was in trouble. It was breaking supports. Not my opinion. It actually was. Look, here's your evidence. Oh yeah, it was breaking it. but there's just not enough selling pressure to keep it sustained below those levels. And so what happened? What happened on the date of the 2nd of January all the way to the 4th?
I've got information, man. New has come to light.
It's true, Big Lebowski. New information, man. That's what these candles are. They're pieces of data, and enough of them give us information. And there was a second low put in, a confirmation low, a bullish divergence appeared. It wasn't there when we were breaking it on the date of December 17th. It was scary, man. But then enough time went by, and the selling was pathetic, and all of a sudden, all these things happened, all these variables occurred that was favorable for upsides, and then all those handful of altcoins were showing us the things we look for on any market at any given time, and it took 200 days for them to develop and mature, and now here you are, total market cap with its highest daily candle close since November 10th. And I think that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, there's some levels here. I mean, right? Candle close. That's real. I mean, 850. You break 850, though, you listen to me. You better have your alerts set up on total market cap above $850 billion, because that's the candle low closes from July 2nd, July 14th. Clearly, you can see tests in September and October, and just recently, the neckline of a potential double bottom, December 15th, right? Potential. It's not a real double bottom until you break the neckline. This is the neckline or the confirmation line that makes the pattern valid. If you break it, you have a target of 959 billion, which that's right in line with like what you would think to be a measured move. TA Tetris stuff, of course, like that's it, dude. I mean, if you break this, you go here. History tells us, look at this, between 850 and 960, up, down, up, right? Down, up. I mean, it's very, not all the time, but you get the gist of it, right? That is virtually what happened. So easy to target if you broke that. So please alert set up or be destroyed. Thank you. On total, no body bags. And for all the Shiba people out there that were scared,
You worry too much. Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
so there you go, man. Great news on Bitcoin, highest close on the daily since November 8th. Obviously the highest daily candle close, highest price of the year of 2023. It's all yeah. That's right. Soon approaching the neckline of the, or not neckline, excuse me, the supply line of the, well, it's not a falling wedge yet. You get one more touch. If you react at 18,260 and change, it will then become a falling wedge, because you need 5 touches. You only have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You have 4 touches, I think. 4 reactions confined in this massive structure that is very large. Talking, you know, at this point, over 200 days large. I mean, it's so large. You go to the weekly, it's so visible. Look how visible this thing is. Remember the bullish engulfing candle last week, catch and follow through this week. Oh man, look at the weekly. We've been in the bearish control zone. Bitcoin has been inside of the bearish control zone since May of last year. You heard that right. And look where we are. We are touching that threshold of the bearish control zone. Breaking this gets us out. We go neutral. And I think that would be incredible to go neutral, because you just know how high could it go then. So have your alerts set up also on Bitcoin's weekly RSI above 40. So when you hear the beep, good stuff, man. Good stuff. But how about that? That wedge is gorgeous. That's wedging like a, I don't know, man. It's like a country club wedge. All right. Playing golf at the country club and you have a sand wedge or something. It's beautiful. And where you are right now, I mean, looking at the weekly, don't you think a target of 19,382, if it did break out, that'd be adequate? It doesn't look like much from here, right? But if, you know, it did break out after just unstoppable selling for just countless months, over a year. Finally, it's here. It's not bad. Okay, don't be. I mean, this is a good thing. This is potentially a good structure, reversal structure. That song, dude, is so bad. Heard it like. Why is it so long? Oh my god. Okay, pay attention. How about these weeklies? How about this? I mean, you got Ethereum completely rejecting the bearish control zone for the greater part of 5 months, maybe 6 months, 5 months. And highest relative strength index reading on the weekly since April of last year. That's really nice. Whoa, what's going on, chat? Whoa. Coming here first. Your weekly. Ethereum at this current time is attempting to breach the 200-week simple moving average right now. It actually broke it, as you can see. I would say probably about, what, an hour ago? 30, 45 minutes ago? Breaking that. That was really bad, man. And this is shortening of thrust stuff, man. You sell off, then you sell off again, and it's just pathetic, man. This low is just slightly lower than this low, but both of these lows are higher than this low. That's exhaustion looking stuff. Now the engulfing candle last week, breaking the downsloping, right? You've been in this downtrend. Oh my God, November 2021, here we are. You've broken out. Getting with the 200-week moving average. I mean, we're talking, again, above 1420 equals 1730, and it could be fast. It's definitely shortening of thrust stuff. Hey, look at it, man. Okay, hello. It's your local on the 8s. Well, here, Bitcoin is on the new day, kind of. You see it. There is no more chat box. I can't make the chat box work. I can't make the losers at Streamlabs do their job, okay? I can't make them, so we can't see chat. We have to just look at Bitcoin's chart, okay, on the 60-minute. Decent consolation. Ooh, what happened? All right, so what Ethereum on the daily tested the 200-day simple moving average for the first time since November 5th. I'm thinking about the top in the stock market. Man, I don't know. You participate for so long. It's like you're remembering the peaks. It's like, what? Oh, that one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll do that. Sorry. And just pinning the link, you know, if you want to support what I do. If you want access to my charts and premium Discord chats and trade setups, that's the best way to do it right there. Support the team and the dream and the community. Okay, so very, very good stuff there, right? It's been many, many days. Just another higher low getting put in. Multiple higher lows. Not higher highs, but now we're making a higher high than the previous high from December 13th. That's a big deal. Okay, the low, same low, then the high, then the higher low, now the higher high. Wait a second. We've now been able to say these things, right? That's how it works. We can put in more, right? It's like, I mean, in fact, I mean, these two lows are higher lows than these lows. So you put in the higher low, another higher low, virtually another higher low, and then over here, you got the higher high. YFI. All right. So this is trending, the trend reversal stuff, 6,015. What's going on? It's not really that crazy, is it? No, it's not that crazy. It's up 1.4% in, you know, 12 minutes. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Oh, another alert. I don't even know. Do you know I had it set up? Okay. Where was I? What was I doing? So you got, let's see, ICX is up 1.5% on the new day. Oh yeah, dude, yeah. I recalibrated on this one. 1 and 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. You got a third one on the bottom, and then a failed attempt to see that demand line again, and it's a second low with all this divergence, and now you're rallying and going to 17.9, maybe 18 cents. Why? Because that's the level back from 2018, 2019. You break that though, 23 cents. Pretty nice channel, isn't it? Look at the heartline respect on both sides, man. You cannot defend against this argument here. Beautiful touches everywhere. So let's see if it could, you know, how high it could go. I mean, this thing could run to 28 cents roughly, meaning it could go up 70% and still be in the downtrend. How ridiculous is that? It is. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, you got band up, SNX up, OMG, YFI. Not much else is up. Let's it's a live price action stream, man. It's kind of hard to like get over to the closed markets. Cheeseman wanted that. Let's see if we can sprinkle it in here.
Like the new layout, man.
Is that a joint?
What's up, AJ Productions? Yeah. Well, chat's dead anyway, so right. It's not that different, right? All right, what was it? ILV. He said on Binance. I'm on Binance. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know why you requested this, sir. I think there were a lot of things you could have requested, Cheeseman. And this is just not one of them. Certainly. Diverging. Yeah, look at the bullish divergence. How could you not be diverging looking at this, you know? Again, it's just, it always comes down to when you look at these coins. Sure, one could put their money in this, but I just like, I don't know why. When someone tips this, it's like, are you applying what I'm trying to teach you here every day when you request this? I don't know. Chat could answer, you know, it's like, man, I mean, like, it's illiquid, it's scammy. Yeah, one bottom, second bottom, divergence, you're rallying. That's awesome, dude. That's cool, but, you know, it doesn't really, like, what do you want me to do? You want me to talk about targets? I guess the candle high close $74, and then after 74 is 92. It's just, there's no point, man. There, Adam, there you go, dude. I'm telling you, 74 and 92. Okay, if you ever got above 92, you wanted a third ridiculous target, 130. There you have it. And it's just, we're talking about peaks and valleys. Potential general consensus areas where there might be more than one person, you know, selling. Okay, I can't spend much more time on this. But thank you, dude. I really do appreciate the contribution. Please understand that, all right? You know I do. But you could have been like, sir, could you look at Hilton Worldwide Holdings? Because this pattern, this structural development is like Jesus levels. Man, this is just so pretty. What a good day today, too. Like, yeah, it looked okay. It was all right. Are we doing this, man? We do, and pump above the 200-day moving average again since mid-December. And it's all happening after confirming a spring back test, pre-COVID crash highs. I don't know, man. I'm just so happy about this one. So intrigued. I love it. You know, you could have done that, or you could have been like, hey, man, could you look at, you know, I mean, the ones we've kind of already looked at, because I'm kind of paying attention to them on streams. I mean, even like Crow, though. I mean, Crow was like, what more could you have asked for on this one? You know, it hit the levels. Like, it actually perfectly hit the candle low close from December 21st of 2020. The lowest daily candle close ever. And it held. And it was like, the question was to patrons, to people in the Patreon, is Matt Damon going to start buying? Yes, he did on the second low. Like, that's a springback test on the 4 hour, man. That's real. That thing's up substantially since successfully holding 5.5 cents for the second time with divergence. What about ETC? You know, it's just really elevated. It was kind of like one of the first ones to get going. Where, I mean, when this one pumped 20%, all the others had done nothing. There wasn't any sort of like interest. Yeah, still got a little bit more upside on this one. How about you know, $22.58 to $24 target. Still, if you ever broke that, look out. Floodgates open, you go to $40. So you go up like 80% or something crazy. 70% to 80%. It's beautiful, man. Some of these just have been wonderful, most not. I think Uniswap was kind of interesting, maybe. There was like a supply line here. I like how it's all these higher lows than the lowest low. Not seeing an 886, which could be interesting. But, you know, you're kind of poised for a supply line breakout. It's all happening in good areas, too. You got to love it, man. When an asset goes from its lowest lows to its highest highs and then goes a full-on 95% retrace and starts doing stuff like this, these are areas to pay attention to. Doesn't mean it's going to moon or reverse there, but those are certainly the areas you always look for, and you don't always get down there, man. I mean, it takes so long to get there, right? I mean, it took from May of 2021 all the way to June to get there, and since June, the bottom was put in. There are no more lower lows than the June lows. With any sort of market improvement in the conditions, that if this continues, then, you know, somehow we survive tomorrow, and tomorrow's not some sort of awful scam, everything rolls over. I mean, this has got a chance to continue to $7, maybe even $8.67 after that. Guess while we wait, we're staring at Bitcoin, you know, let's go to the S&P, just take a look at it, because it did stuff. It really did, man. I mean, you are right back at the mother of all supply lines. You haven't touched it yet, but look how close you are. You got to wonder, that gap today. That gap's probably going to fill soon, maybe tomorrow. But you're like, man, you put in a higher low now. Now all you got to do, put in a higher high, break 4,058 if you really want to see 2023 be nice. Okay, but you're still confined in the downtrend. But at least no more lower lows for now. You're still below the 200-day moving average too. I mean, there's so much stuff that needs to be done, though. It's great. You know, we're up 1.3% today. It's just, you need more. You're getting there. Dow Jones Industrial, highest daily candle close since mid-December. Back above the key inflection points. That's fantastic. Probably headed to 34,280, which is the high from August 17th. You hold that, man. If you get back up to those levels, you can very well break it. You break that, man, you're really going to 35K. Serious stuff happening on the Dow Jones. Higher lows and some higher highs now kind of going on. The NASDAQ composite. Yeah. Highest daily candle close since mid-December 14th. Back above 10,823. All right. Being above that, you could be trying, this really could be, okay. Think about shorting of thrusts, okay? Think about market participants. In June, they tried so hard. They rallied it. and then you virtually crashed again. But you made just these slightly lower lows, but kind of pathetic lower lows than the previous lows. And then, you know, again, the same thing. You could, let's pay attention. Tomorrow is important because it could just, you know, could just prove this is all a joke, whatever. You start collapsing again. You are in the downtrend. You are in a bear trend. Okay, I got it. But you got to wonder what kind of consequence a confirmation low down here is going to bring. I mean, the supply line will be tested. I would say 11,100. But that's a big deal because, you know, if you take out the supply lines, you know, up and down, you know, you have a hard target of not $11,935 to $12,000. If this is real, let's pay attention, man. New data is presenting itself, or should I say?
Looks like Bezos is pumping my Avax bag today. Thanks,
I've got
Mitch, for sticking
information,
around
man.
during the bear market.
Space Ape, thanks for the 20. I guess so, right? Partnerships, blah, blah.
New shit has come to light.
New S has come to light with only 4 candles. 4 candles have possibly put in a confirmation low, but really early. So you want to be paying attention to these markets right now. After such incessant, terrible trash selling for so long, buyers are trying to defend levels for now. IWM's was nuts, right? Because it was like, wow, it formally sprung and back tested the spring. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Broke the supply line there.
Can you look at HOOT? What are a good take profit levels if this rally continues? Also, glory to Ole Georgia. Kirby is king.
You learned from if he's the king, who's the emperor, right? You know where you learned it from, all of it. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at HUT, the miner. So broke the 200-day moving average, and your target's 185.59, I believe, which isn't much, if anything. Just pay attention. This could be serious. I mean, it could. Like, it doesn't mean it's going to, but this is how things do reverse way more significantly with price action like that. So, again, you haven't even made a higher high. Understand that. You are in the downtrend. I'm telling you, you're in the downtrend. When you start breaching 189, then all of a sudden we can say, there was a low, there was a high, there was a higher low, an HL, and then a higher high. Not yet. You can't say it yet. There is the trend. There's no argument for a trend reversal until you take out the previous discernible highs on the daily. And again, that's above 189, 190. Okay. But a good start, and that's as far as we'll take it. Yeah, gold, yeah. Still up there, man. The gold miners kind of got wrecked today, but they do that, man. Like, a lot of the gold miners, they are as volatile as crypto. They swing 4 to 5% every single day, up and down. Again, it's something where, like, if you have long-term targets on some of these miners, where you don't care about the intraday price action. You just forget about it. You have the stop set up in case it happens, but it's not. Let it ride. But anyway, gold hit it, yesterday did hit it intraday highest price since May 6th of 2022, and it's just hanging out up 0.07% today. 1900 target. Anything above 1800 equals 1900. Eventually, it's on its way. It's trying, right? Silver not quite to the level of gold right now, and performance kind of started stalling out a lot more, but above $23. So you're just kind of, are you rounding out here? If you stay above 23 long enough, you could be seeing 25. But yeah, just nothing burger day. But copper had been doing stuff. Look at that, man. The 5 white soldiers now. We got a garrison going on. Highest daily candle close on copper since June 13th of 2022. 6+ month highs. And breaching just all this support resistance. I think this goes back to, this is serious, man. Look at copper breaking its May of 2006 peak. And clearly it's been inflection in 2011. You're breaking that right now. What is going on? And it all started with a spring back test. The type 2 return of the bullish Gartley. It was right there, man. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like YFI, Monero. I mean, they're doing their own spring back tests. CDE, the gold miner, did its own spring back test of sorts. I mean, pay attention. That's one of the most powerful technical indicators you could ever identify, a spring back test. But if you are spring back testing with a completed M-shaped harmonic on a traditional market to boot, wow. Okay, my music stopped. Okay, the 5 white soldiers prevail. Capo. But then what about platinum, dude? Platinum, man. And it still had, look where it's at, dude. Talk about key levels, critical areas. Supply line not breached yet. You've been trying and you even tried yesterday. Couldn't do it. You think if copper and gold and silver keep ascending, this would probably ascend too. I like it above 1,030, 1,050. That's great. Just locally, or just this channel goes back to 2021. You haven't broken that. What's up, Mr. Macro? Thanks, dude.
Is that Dent breaking out?
I don't know, dude. We'll look at it. Maybe it's crypto, and crypto's been doing things, right? So, okay, U.S. oil had a good day today. Bullish engulfing candle confirmed yesterday. Confirmed. You know, still. I mean, maybe you made a higher low. That's okay. It's safe again, I guess, but it's not. The things that have to be done, right, for a trend reversal where you make consecutive higher highs, higher lows, none of that's happened yet. So much to do. We'll be paying attention to it. We monitor it every day. Good day. Great engulfing candle. You got out of that little danger zone. I mean, below $75 is death. You get to $61. But if you get back above it, hey, man, you're kind of okay again. You're kind of back to fruit fly status. Natural gas. Man, natural gas, dude, just, you know, yesterday saw its lowest price since June of 2021, and then recovered a little bit, but look, it's just on the new day. Probably getting ready to continue to descend, but yeah, you're right at this level from December, and maybe you hold that, but oh God, who cares? Awful. Trend reversed, man. Lower highs, lower lows, consecutively. What's up, PW Nasty?
Can you check out Dollar Metis short term to mid? Thanks, bros.
Yeah, man, we'll do it. Thanks, man. But wait, I can't do this without looking at the eggs chart. I don't even think this updated. Maybe it did. This updates like once a month or something. But this, you know, all-time highs. This took out the 2015 all-time high, right? I think it's higher. Just the data hasn't come in to register on this chart yet. I think it'll be way higher. Because you're talking about, there's no way right now, $3.59 is your per dozen price in your average city in the US. It's higher. It's higher now. So maybe tomorrow it'll come out. I don't know when it does. It come out with the CPI? Do y'all know exactly when this reports? But much higher. Eggs. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on commodities. We got crypto, man. Orange juice futures cannot be denied. It's just somehow another higher low gets put in. For
Can we take a look at XLM? Thank you.
Cruise in Miami, man. What's up, dudes? Thanks for 20 in Miami. Let's hang out, dude. When I get back down there next month. Party in Miami. Permanently. Okay. Let's move on, dude. Let's go to let's knock these requests out real quick. Nice, dude. Total.
Hi, looks fire, Mitch. Can we look at CGE monthly chart, please? Can't wait for Miami streams with that MTV Cribs views. 0.001000000 BTC.
Dude, for real. Me buying this is virtually a tax write-off. Just kidding. It's like, cause I gotta have my views, man. Imagine me telling the IRS I'm buying a property just for the backdrop. It's like, man, come on, man. That's how it works. They'll be like, all right, dude, that's fine. Yeah, let me, let's see, what was it, Hut? Hut was next. No, AVAX. Yeah, let's look at AVAX. Yeah, it was doing things. I think it broke supply line too. We had the crypto Loya. Looking at it, Moon. Indeed, it did. I'm talking about this supply line. It was not really a big deal. It was just like this and this, and it was like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Thanks for showing up. You should get some Mitch sound clips from Dazed and Confused. Lol. As always. Peace. 0.0036061780H.
Thanks, Dow Jones, man. Appreciated it. Much love. Wow, that was kind of a wedge a little bit, right? I mean, jeez. It wasn't, so forget those lines. Just look left, man. I mean, you're talking about the year was 2021. The date was January 24th. I mean, that was a level. And that's what it touched. And that's what it bottomed off at. You know, you had bullish divergence there too. All these altcoins had divergence, even if they weren't showing too much of an edge. But if you were going to target for a wedge breakout, eventual target $20.70 and then $23. I would think that makes sense. That's 22.44. That's an inflection point. So yeah, there's more upside. It'll probably pull back some, you know, wherever it goes. But I'm just saying, from where it is right now, eventually 30% to 40% more upside on it, just to see, again, traditional targeting, you know, using Fibonacci on a falling wedge. So there you go, 20 and 23 targets. Eventually, may pull back for sure, right? It's pretty though. Okay, that was your AVX, Amazon partnership or something. I don't know, dude. Sure. Hut, the miner, Hut 8. Far exceeded the 886 bid. Far exceeded it. Right, the 886 was at like 220, goes down to 85 cents, hits this low from December 2018, December 2019.
Been looking at VLX/used on Bittrex. Mind peaking. Falling wedge near historic lows.
Oh, we will look. Beelzebub. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the Beelzebubs. Look at your S-Coin. So, yeah, just reacting. There was divergence of sorts. I mean, yeah. But I don't know, man. There's just so many things. I'd have preferred 60 cents, probably. 2019 and 2020 lows. You just never got there. You might get there later. It's just reversed with the macro sum. Well, what is it, man? What is it you're looking at? Is there a supply line like we do with AVX? Whoa, see right there? You haven't even broken that yet. So maybe that's the big one. If you broke that, it could go to $2. That's it, man. I don't know, right? I mean, that's just telling you, showing you kind of what's happening. There's not really something that sticks out, and it's incredible. I think if it was an M shape, it would be way lower, right? Because that's like a butterfly. So 1272 minimum. Did it hit a 1272? I don't even know. No. See, the 1272 is at 60 cents, 62 cents. So if you wanted a complete harmonic, it would need to go down another, you know, good God, from where it is right now, a lot. It would lose half its value. So just hit a level and bounced, as it has before, multiple times. That's your Hut. He says take profits if the rally continues. Again, you're at supply line 144. Look, you have a peak from 2019, 2020, a multitude of times. If you ever broke that, then 208. So 147 and 208. They're your targets. You asked. Boom. Dent. Is Dent breaking out, man? I don't know, dude. I never look at Dent. Two looks a dent, man. It's dent breaking out. It depends. How's the supply line? Probably supply line here too. No. Even there. What a scam. December 28th. What is that? It's probably just a channel, right? Yeah, it is just a channel, man. You should get your parallel channel out. Kind of like what ICX. Multiple perfect touches on both sides. That's gorgeous. So no, I don't think it's breaking out, though where it is, there's not much price action, you know. I would say a breakout point from here would be above 830, which you tried 2 days ago breaking. You didn't. You tested it and rejected it. Look, that's it, man. Breaking that, yeah, you could be going up to like 1,050 to test that supply line again of the channel. But other than that, man, it's like all these other scams that just aren't showing anything spectacular. Stuff we look for. It's below the 200-day moving average. But yeah, it's lost like so much value. Sure. Metis, oh dude, I don't know, man. Meta, I don't never look at Metis. I don't even know what this is. Maybe I looked at it before. I don't know. I have looked at it before. Here it is, memory of this place, dude. Yeah, well, I mean, holding this May of 2022 level once, then twice. It's like total market cap, right? It's the same thing. It's this level, and the sellers try twice and they fail. And then, of course, yeah, there's divergence on the second failed attempt, right? And anything above 1870, soft target 2470. This candle high close, but you got a range of here, $31 to $35. Really, I don't even know. Maybe I had that on the 4 hour, but we're talking on the daily with the close right there. So that's your upside. If this is real, man, if this is actually going to hold, I think you would target for those areas. All right, do you see the zone on both sides, the price action, the pivot points? Well, you're above it, man. So as long as it makes a higher low than maybe 16 bucks, it'll be set up for higher prices. That's it so far. Buyers defended. That's all I can tell you. Okay? They did it after making a low to high retrace. I mean, that's a 95% retrace. Could be 1 and 2. Awesome. Can we look at XLM for Chris in Miami? Yes, we'll look at XLM right now. That hit a support finally after collapsing. And what did it do? It held. And what's it doing off of holding? Rallying. Remember, there's a lot going on this chart. I understand. Okay, you've got a beautiful downtrend. Extend it out. All right, but then look, 7 cents. You know, you had this perfect structure. Measured move was achieved, right? I'll show you. From the top to the bottom. So 12%. There, look at that, man. Look how perfect that was. It hit it and no lower. I mean, you can't make this up how perfect that was on XLM. And so since it hit that measured move, at the same time, it's like TA Tetris, you know. Just like here, the size of this structure, if it broke out, would take you to the next inflection point. Since it hit that, look at this. I mean, this is like a crazy everything level from 2019. And this was incredible, where it was a spring back test in October 2020, November 2020. This is like QNT. This is the QNT looking A. And so, you know, being above that, you're just running to this next level, and that's like 8.3 cents, and you're pretty close to touching it. You haven't yet. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. Try to keep it as simple as possible when it comes to historical levels, you can see where it is, probably going to 9 cents, because history says straight down and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? I mean, that's it. So it could come back down to 7.2 cents to test it again, but that's your hard target, okay? Even in the downtrend, it wouldn't reverse anything. It's still very much bearish, right? The trend, because only lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows consecutively. You just put in your absolute lowest low in years. So until you make a higher high, then a higher low, then a higher high, oh, you're in a downtrend. So just reacting off those lows for now. Oh, hey, we got a new Citadel mentor. I was about to say mentor. What the? Citadel member, Vintage. Thank you so much for joining in the Discord. And Joseph Holder, thanks so much for joining the Patreon. Thanks to both of y'all for supporting the channel today. And if you're Joseph H, make sure that you be sure to sing with the Patreon on the Discord. I think you did that. Saw you earlier, so thank y'all. All right, the divergence at the ice line from history. You just can't be surprised if a rally ensues with those variables, right? That's how it works, man. You sell off, you respect local structures, you hit key points from history, and sellers are exhausted. Okay, boom, you're rallying, but it doesn't mean that much, does it? No, it's just bear trend and things happen. No higher highs yet. Think about this. I mean, XLM could go to 10.8 cents and it's still very confined in a downtrend. It would be considered overbought in a downtrend at 10.8 cents. So, wow. That was your XLM, Chris in Miami. Thanks, dude. Let's look at CDE monthly. Yeah, it wasn't a good day today. Got it. Yeah, down 4.7%, bearish engulfing, but still above all the key levels. All of them, man. May go to 330 and still be okay. But you want to look at the monthly, so we'll look at the monthly. Guess the monthly. The monthly, you haven't seen... Sorry, hold on. You haven't seen negative, or I'm sorry, you haven't seen positive momentum on the monthly since July 2021. Right there, man. I mean, you talk about, look how close you are. November of 2008. If this holds, this is like buy low, sell high stuff, right? So just a hidden bullish divergence. Not real. It's like class B, maybe. Bullish divergence, like the same lows, but higher levels of negative momentum. So yeah, I mean, that is like it, dude. You know, you hold this for a year or more. History tells us you can go down a little bit more, but not by much. And again, we've identified the M shape on less significant time scales. You can still see it here. It's just whatever. Beautiful. Thanks again, William, man. So for the bills above, we got the VLX. I don't even know, man, what this is. And before there's data, no way. There's no way I've seen this. No way, dude. Let's see. Thank God. I was like, there's no way. Look, dude, this is just like scam. I mean, like, this is just one of those coins, dude. I kind of, when you said the ticker, I'm like, if I have no memory of this place, it's probably gonna look like this. And this is your typical example of someone who listed a project not because they had, they had a working product that was profitable or was going to become profitable, and they just needed more working capital to expand that system. No, that's one reason you IPO, ICO, get listed, and the other reason is just flat out scam, enrich the people that made it. And that happened, definitely happened. And everyone else that tried to buy in, they got destroyed. That's it, dude. Look at this thing listing at 52 cents. It's at 2.2 cents now. So what do you want from me, man? I mean, there's just no point in putting your money in this stuff, dude. like this, who cares what it does, man? It's a loser and will always be a loser. Velas to tether on KuCoin. Scam. That's not the full chart. Well, bro, this is what you get. This is in crypto. Like, why don't you tell? I said it yesterday. I say it every time this happens. If it's some tepid off-brand scam-looking coin no one's ever heard of, please put the exchange in the request. I mean, why do I have to look for 50 different exchanges to find it? Oh, I'm Bittrex. Okay. Good God, man. Oh, God. It's so bad. Yeah, sure, man. Sure. It's at all-time lows. Still awful. Sure. If you want to take a chance, I guess this is it, Johnny. I guess this is the spot. Right? Anyone else want to take a shot? Dude, whatever. There you go. I mean, can't get much worse, I guess, right? Can only lose 2.3 more cents. Yeah, he said it. I just didn't read it. Yep. There it is, man. Welcome to being a live streamer where things just don't go right sometimes. On Bittrex. It's okay. He was right. He did it right. He did the right thing. Johnny did. Beelzebub did the right thing. He did it right. Okay. My bad. But dude, I mean, I guess, right? I mean, if it was actually gonna go up, I don't know what the target would be. I don't know how long. Look, man. I mean, look in 2020 all the way to 2021. How long you had to wait, you know, for it to finally go back to those highs from June of 2020. I mean, I guess that'd be your target, long term, 9 cents. If it, let's say, the buyers defended it, and yeah, sure, lots of divergence. There you have it. Hey, it's Miss Teen Crypto. What's up? The bugs, yep. Mini bugs. I'm good. We're just, you know, I mean, the stream started so powerfully, and then it's just kind of the new day started and everything's just started to just kind of hanging out, except for FTM that's up. Let's go. Up almost 5% on the new day again, right? Yesterday it was up 5%. It's up another immediate 5%, highest prices you've seen since November 8th. Man, you talk about consequences of springback tests. Powerful stuff, man. Headed to 29 cents. Yes, to Litecoin. Then you have, I don't know, ETC is up. Hey, it's starting to, okay, man, okay, ETC. Waking up 2% now. And climbing in real time. Keep your eye on it, dude. Above $24 equals insane. Insane markup. Mana, hey man, Mana, you know, it was a 1-for-1-4 butterfly. You know, it's still garbage, dude. It's just, yeah, back above the all-time lows, at least on this chart. June 2021. Butterflies, man, tricky, right? 1272, between the 1272 and the 1618. All right, if that's the case, it becomes less tricky when you're able to identify real bullish divergence at one of the potential reversals, right? One of the fib extensions. And so at the 1-for-1-4, there was developed divergence. So catching a more significant rally off that. No big deal though. It's still crap. Sol, man, the scam. Yeah, it's still a scam. I don't care what people say. It's still a joke. Yeah, it's up. Could go to 18 bucks. $21. That would make the most sense. A little bit more upside. ICP is up. Still just, I mean, one low, the second low could look. I mean, there's divergence on a second low, so it could turn into something more significant. I get it, man. 461, then 510. If it could ever break, first level goes to next. Still garbage though. Terrible. Yeah, your ICX, man, up 1% on the day. YFII still looking like a freaking snack. Gorgeous, man. I mean, this thing goes to $2,000+ and you come in here.
I'm a high-functioning sociopath, I think. Therefore, I'm pleased to bring back 2020 memories. It went from being asked every stream to disappearing.
It's back, man. It's back if you didn't know. Thank you, Sociopath, for the 15. We can look at it right after this. Okay, dude. Well, this thing goes up to unbelievable levels. Do not be asking if you should buy, because you will get banned. Because of how many days I've sat here losing my effing mind when concurrent viewership was just plummeting. Chat died 5 times over, and we're looking at this. So therefore, because of those things, you come in here as a moon boy asking, you just bye-bye, you're done. Never to return. Okay. Yeah, GRT.
Whenever you were playing in Bama, were you charting already? And most important question, were you box/cut? Hashtag gain season hash Miami swole 0.000670000 BTC.
No, man. No, I didn't care about charts till after I graduated college. Legit, dude. Until I started working, you know, getting that career paycheck and seeing, you know, how my dad had it made in the shade as a boomer. Bitcoin's weekly. RSI. We are eclipsing. We are eclipsing 40 right now, Chad. Highest RSI since May of 2022. We're getting out of it.
Look here! Look, listen!
This is occurring right now on Bitcoin. I mean, it's gonna change, dude. It's weekly, right? This closes in like days, you know, but still, this is happening. Breaching threshold. And at Bama, dude, no, there was no cutting at all. It was all bulk. 1000% bulk. Shoving muscle milks and protein down your throat every day. I was a refrigerator. I could barely even move my arms. Like I couldn't even shower efficiently. I was thirsty all the time, hungry all the time. Wake up at night, just have this. I had a gallon of Gatorade, like the ones with the handle on it. Just chug, dude. It was miserable, man. They just do that because, you know, I was a linebacker and all I'm doing is like going against first team and just going against the fullback, filling up the gap. I mean, that was my job. Just take hits, brain damage. But yeah, Ethereum 1400, Bitcoin climbing right there, over $18,000 for the first time since mid-December. Let's go, dudes. Let's go. Let's go to Ethereum real quick, and then we'll go to GRT. Remember, things are happening that haven't happened in a long time. You have your higher lows than the previous lows. Then you have a higher high than the previous. Well, that one wasn't the higher high. I guess that's not the higher high, is it? That's just I'm thinking just maybe from this level here, it's not really a higher high. I guess now is the first higher high. So that's what's so significant about this. Here we go. Ethereum's about to see 1420. Oh my God. We just saw 1420, chat. 18,155 on Bitcoin. If you break 1420, you're talking, I mean, at least 1643, but 1730 after that. Remember, it's all about the levels. It's always only been about the levels, man. We don't know which way it's going to break, but when we know one level breaks, whether it's up or down, it could very well go straight to the next level. Whoa. Whoa. Breaking that 200-day moving average. For the first time, breaking the 200-day moving average. I'm not kidding. First time since April of 2022. Because, you know, back here in November, you'd never broke it. You tested it. But there, that was it. And maybe it comes back and reverses before, like it did in November. But if you get a daily candle close, and I know there's 23 hours to go, it would be the first time since April of last year, which is nuts. So I guess we have our first higher high. Many higher lows. So I'm just gonna have my alert set up above 1420. My God.
Mitch, the most consistent and reliable toss streamer in bear or bull market. Really, thank you. 0.0005547 BTC.
Thanks for the smile, Stuart. Thanks for making me smile. That was really nice. Yeah, sometimes y'all, sometimes y'all's contribution or the things y'all say in the TTS are worth more than you tip. Okay, so thank you. I think that was worth 30 bucks, right? Roughly, of kindness. Thank you, dude. Hey, chat, look.
Bruh.
Testing the neckline of the potential double bottom. We're here, man. We're here. Right? I mean, you tested, you were breaching it. Total just, for a second, highest price since November 10th. Wow, Ben. Yeah, and I could imagine something like Wi-Fi would be doing well with Ethereum doing well. Right, let's check these out. Let me check my notes here. We have some crypto doing stuff. Ethereum's up Ethereum Classic's up 3% now. I have my alert on Ethereum, okay? You even have the, I mean, what more do you want, dude? I have the price action. Look at Bitcoin, man, near its highs. Okay? 18,000, there it is. 18,200 chats. 18,204. Highs of 2023, over and over and over again. 1 minute, 30 seconds until your first 60-minute close of the new day.
Mitch, you are one of the best teachers I've come across. I myself am an educator. Keep it up.
Boom. What's up, Echo Leaf? Thank you, man, for the 420.
Is that a joint?
Thank you for educating others, right? That's your job, man. If you learn something, it's up to you to spread it on, man. Have a legacy. Don't hold it in, all right? Thank you. No, Stegez, no, sir. It's not how it works. Thank you, Doug. Thanks, Funky, man, for the 244 super chat. You were just short of the TTS minimum threshold, but I do appreciate it. Thank you, man. There's Ethereum Classic 21. We were supposed to go to GRT for Sociopath, where all we did was this one different, okay? I don't know what Scott Carney. Oh my God, 18,286. You're looking at this is great, man. I actually like this. We don't get to see the hype in the chat, but we get to see the price on Bitcoin immediately, and we took the candles because we get the price all the time right here. But man, to get the price up there, I don't have to like switch off. That's pretty cool. 18,650 is your next target on the corn. Could you get some feedback? This is the first time it's really been kind of utilized. This screen here. We got Litecoin. Whoa. Litecoin at 85.11. What does that mean? Highest price on Litecoin since May 10th.
Hype in the chat!
We are breaking out. It's at $87. Remember, $98, man. That's the eventual target. Whoa, we got some crazy price action on Litecoin just now. And at the same time of looking at Litecoin, we get to look at Bitcoin. Remember, these are 60-minute candles on Bitcoin, so don't get too freakish. Don't get freaked out, okay? I could go to the 4. What should I do? Keep it on the 60-minute or make it 4-hour? So we have a real breakout, and I'm not kidding. All you have to do is look left to understand the high from the pre-COVID crash high, February 2020, the pump, the dump. That was it. You breached it. What does price do? Larry, it goes straight up to 98.57, then down. A couple times it doesn't, but straight up and down. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down a million times there. It didn't here, but then straight down. Again, it's not going to be perfect. Not every time, but most of the time, $98 when you break $84. Remember spring back tests? Old levels that were once key resistance support becomes support, and what happens? This is the consequence of that. It's amazing, dude. With the hidden bullish divergence. All right. I'll just add another alert setup. We get another beat. We'll be at session highs on Litecoin. A little pullback there. What's up? Bet 1, then bet 2. Thanks for the 2. Super chat. Thank you, dude. I don't know. Maybe he says they're front running. Maybe not, man. You say that, but then the S&P 500 futures are flat. They're down 0.09% on the day. Haven't done anything. So I think it's just crypto being crypto, man. Crypto being crypto. I was trying to look at GRT before I was rudely interrupted by Litecoin going berserk and breaking out. Massive breakout attempt. Okay, so potential double bottom here. So I was talking about, I wonder what Scott Carney would say on this, because, like, you know, it's 3% off of the 886 on B, so that will make it a deep crab, which means the PCZ is 1618, not 1414. But what I was thinking about was, how in the world does this not reverse at a 1414 when it's showing like that same thing a lot of these other ones are showing, but also this insane bullish divergence on the daily on both oscillators? How does it not catch something? And it is. And now you're at a point where if it breaks 7.5 cents, it could be going straight up to 9 cents, which I think you were talking about, maybe sociopath, maybe not. I think I'm crazy. No, you didn't say anything about targets or anything. So it's like Total has its own little thing, own little neckline. This one does too. Confirmation line there, right? How about that? How about that? Here it is. Goodness gracious, thanks for the 830 tuned in. Thanks for the 430 likes. We could easily get 500 likes. No problem, man. People saying XMR. Fireworks. Well, that one already broke out. Massive breakout on that one, where you're trading that one on the weekly. One's owning Monero on the weekly, meaning it could take months of you holding it before it reaches the next big targets. What? Why can't I find it? Hold on. Monero. It's not doing anything today, really. It's up 0.17%. But again, it's not the daily that means anything. It is the weekly here that means everything. And it's like, you just don't ignore stuff like this, man. You just don't. You don't ignore an asset falling below a key inflection point where if it really was real, it would have gone down to 60 bucks. But it was a fake out. There was just not enough left in the seller's tank. So the rally and then the formal back test of that level from history as support, and now you're going. And again, history indicates extremely higher prices if this is a real spring back test, which, you know, you never know for certain, but man, that is a high probability outcome with these events, with this event, the spring back test. I told you, one of the most powerful indicators that you could ever identify. Hype in the chat, dude. Yes. Come on, QNT, do something, man. We're waiting on you. I mean, look at this, dude. Bullish and golden candle last week on QNT, and to a degree, hidden bullish divergence. Oh God, I'm telling you, the trend already reversed. Look at this. How do you look at this and not salivate? Juicy Wagyu steak right here. Things over here. We got some price action on the stream today. People talking about the Communist Chinese Party. Why? What's going on? Good Lord. Yeah, the corn, the Bitcoin, I mean, finally hitting some levels. I mean, 18.2, 18.5, kind of all those little valleys from the summer. It's true. So as you can see here, starting to get into it. Some turbulence, man. It's just right now at these two valleys from September and October of 2022. You break those, I mean, just a little bit at a time, you know, it's like you break 18.2, you go straight up to 18.6, you break 18.6, that's when you go to 19.650 probably. So, right? And look how close we are to the supply line. This is significant, man. Do y'all not see this right now, where we are on Bitcoin? We've just been stuck, man. Stuck in a rut since November. And here it is. Virtually testing supply line, giving us a formal falling wedge of sorts. The 5 touches we need. Sheep doing things. Oh, Shiba's a wait and just wait, man. If you're in Shiba, just hang out, man. Let it ride. Relax. That's the way you had to be on Q. You had to be that way on all these. Have your stops set up, but like the stops didn't get hit except on XRP. I mean, that was the scam one, but it's not like you didn't have like over a week plus to understand that it was a fake out, it was bull crap, and one could have like re-entered because, yeah, again, what are you gonna do, man? It's crypto and it's an illiquid market, and that happened on XRP. But others, everything else was fine. Nothing else got stopped out. Everything was good. So we're just extremely elevated here, right at it. Oh, man. And it's kind of like this now. I mean, you think one low, and now we have a significantly higher low. It's like you're double bottoming to some degree, which could be really good. I think breaking that supply line, 19,650, and the 200-day simple moving average could be tested. And that hasn't been tested in forever, dude. You haven't Bitcoin is not, market participants of Bitcoin have not tested the 200-day simple moving average since January 2nd of 2022. It's been over a year.
How's my precious polka dot looking?
What's up, Guinness Stash? So, dude, we can look at it at the dot. There was a extension pattern on that one. All right, so just think about here. I mean, over a year of not seeing the 200-day simple moving average just be touched. It was close here. It was very, very close. But I'm telling you, officially, I know for a fact. I was live during this when it happened. You did not touch the 200-day moving average. In fact, you tested a supply line like perfectly. Remember, we had this channel plotted and reversed. It was perfect. So yeah. Let's see. Was it the one? Yeah, the dot. Dot man. It never quite got to the 1618, did it? Maybe the 1414. Yeah, it's kind of like a 1414 here too, right? Divergence kind of reminds me of GRT, but just with the type 1. So just reacting off of 1414 for the extension from this low to high. You know, whether you have the M shape here or not, it's reacting there. And later it could turn into a 1618. But for now, all right, the macro turned around, so all the altcoins followed, which is Bitcoin. And it's not an uptrend. It's in a very bearish trend. Is it doing what Litecoin's doing? Is it doing what Ethereum's doing? No, it's not doing what anything that's kind of good is doing. It's terrible. When you just make your lowest low of the entire downtrend and the lowest low in years, just a week or two, 10 to 14 days ago, that's not good. But yeah, that's what's happened. DOT was headed for, I think the next real level was like 370, 360 down there, right? That's what made the most sense, but it just reacted randomly. It did not react at a level where it ever reacted before. So, okay. That's what I'm saying. It could have downside later. You can see the 1618 after this lower high, gets put in and then it rolls over later. Okay. Get the get all the thin mints, Crypto Clan, while you can. Get them. Get me some too. It's like a guilty pleasure. I have thin mint cookies. I also like the lemon ones. I can't remember what they're called. The lemon Girl Scout cookies. Back to total. It's the total, man, that is trying to break out. Jonathan, what do you think about all the CPI? What do you think the numbers are going to be tomorrow? Jonathan?
I like turtles.
Oh, thanks so much, Jonathan, for your input. Samoas, they're alright. They're alright. Well, how can I do that? I'm like in the middle of moving right now, so it's probably the worst time for me to ever buy Girl Scout cookies, right? But yeah, when I get to Miami, I will. Yeah, sure. It's not good for me though. I mean, I shouldn't be doing that. I'm not one to be like buying cookies for my house. It's just not good. It's a bad habit to have, man. That's right, William. That's right, dude. The wheel will turn into, you know, various exercises. Yeah, Litecoin was doing it, and then it wasn't. And here, I'll show you this, okay? The other one I have, the other chart, there it is. Look, the channel, the supply line. This is just, hey, man, I'm having fun. I was just, what else do you have to do in these market conditions when everything's dead, no one's talking, but Litecoin's just like, all right, I'm just going with candle close. What made the most sense on the bottom and the top and the heart line, everything was perfect. And then here you are again. We have more respect, don't we, of this supply line. Goes all the way back to May. It's hard to believe, isn't it? So have you broken that? Nope. You have not broken it. You have broken the horizontal line resistance, or you're attempting to, but you have not broken this more local. Okay, this is the channel. So you're technically overbought in an uptrend. Dude, it's tomorrow's the casino, dude. Tomorrow is central bank casino. I mean, that's what it is. It's like that. It's like, oh, as long as we survive the volatility that could very well take all of crypto down, stocks down, you're just hoping once it ends in a couple days, it recovers and everything's fine. Nothing gets broken, you know. So close, man. You're on the cusp of a breakout of sorts on total. That's crazy, right? Just like you were on the cusp of breaking down. Sorry. Sellers were exhausted and they failed. And so here we are. The target will be 960 billion. Lemon's good, man. I love them. I don't know why I like them. They're just good right now. Dang, dude. Let's see here. You don't know how long this will last, dude. Nothing too crazy. Did Chiliz do anything on that little crazy rally? Somewhat up 1.24%. Again, thinking 116, or sorry, to 16 cents if that holds. Nope, you like bugs. I'm not into the bugs. I prevent people from eating bugs. But look, just understand how and why 960 makes sense, because when you break this one last level, there's just nothing but up and down, up and down, up and down. That's it. So that means for the entire total crypto market cap, 13% upside above this level that you have not broken yet. Remember, it's not broken. It's close. Sean's brother eats bug snacks. Dude. Does he think he's helping the environment, dude? I bet he does. I bet he's like, oh yeah, man, me eating bugs is helping people. Well, I saw a meme today and I love the meme. It's like, you know, it's a picture of a guy with like on a grill with like just tons of meat, and it's like, you know what, for every vegan that thinks they're helping the environment in the world, I'm eating double the protein in meat just to cancel out what they're trying to do. And I get that. I resonated with that really well. If you're a vegetarian out there, you're negated by me and others. We will win. Shiba moving, dude? Why do I not believe that? Why is it when people in chat say something's moving, it's not moving? You're the boy who cried moving. What in the...
We bears are hibernating right now.
It is moving,
Hope
though.
the bulls are enjoying the pomp. Can you take a look at Nat GAs and when is it going back to the upside? Cheers.
Brian, I don't know, dude. We looked at it earlier, but we can look at it right after this. But we got some price action in the crypto space right now. So last thing I care about is freaking Nat Gas that had its run, its fun in the sun. But like, remember with Shiba here, dude, it broke out 2 days ago. It formally back tested the breakout yesterday, and today what's it doing? Well, just happens to be at a level where you could wake up and it's up 30%. I'm not kidding. Shiba's at a point now where it could just randomly be up 25% to 45%, and you just be like, oh, that happened. It's going to be trending on Twitter. You know, people are going to talk about it maybe on CNBC. Oh, the Doge coins, the meme coins, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, hello. It's all about the levels that were breached, and you're kind of, that's it. One last little joke of a level. It's that high from December where you couldn't break it, man. Type 2 return. The stage is set for life-changing gains. This is what they look like, Larry, and the context is brilliant. Brilliant context of where all this developed, just like YFI. But YFI is on the type 1 kind of, I don't know, man. YFI could be the same kind of argument because of one low and the second low. So this is it, dude. Just like we talked about, my God, the Momo shift. If it breaks 1286, 1300, it could go straight up to 2000 or maybe even 1800. And it went straight up to 1800 and like in a day or two, and it was over after that. But inflation, yeah, dude, people are scared S-less, so them get out of cash and get into something so it can pump, so it can keep up. I'm buying that penthouse in Miami so I can keep up with inflation. God. Oh, what? Asian market opens in 10 minutes. Uh-oh. Wonder what they're gonna do. Oh, be interesting. Nothing else really doing much right now. Why this pump? Oh my God, dude. I mean, like, you know, I'm live every day. I'm losing my mind, and I'm like, hey man, these things are at these assets. Some of these assets are these crazy levels, these crazy perfect levels that we look for. 200-day structures. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, no bids have come in yet, but I got this is where they do come in, and if they come in, that's like been the freaking stream the whole time I was in Miami. And now people asking, why pump? Why pump? Nat gas. Henry Hill, natural gas. Cap up. Okay, as discussed, lowest price it had seen since June of 2021. Broke 389. I mean, breaking 389 is bad. Like, that's really, really bad, right? I mean, that's a high from 2017. It could take you to 267. So it's a straight line down. I mean, at this point, right, you look for consolidation patterns to gauge some sort of, resolution will be coming soon. There's nothing you can do, though, when an asset is just impulsing down. It's not out of support, right? right? Hey man, the Momo is shifting. This was identified. This was identified. This Momo shift was identified up here. Oh, okay. We have consolidation that could help us maybe gauge what possibly could be coming next. And then you're on the impulse phase. When you're in the impulse phase, I think you have the least amount of an edge, right? I mean, it's just look, it could bounce here because it's a one time in December of 2021, it bounced there. So this is exactly where a reaction could happen. It's been devastated. I mean, my God, since that right shoulder, it lost 51% of its value in 33 days. Complete meltdown on natural gas. And if it's had a support after melting down like that, you just can't be surprised if it does rally because scalpers or something. But at the same time, it could be going to 267, you know, right? It's just... Okay. Here's your Bitcoin chat at the level. And the supply line. Testing the supply line of the now potential falling wedge. I mean, virtually is one now. Yeah, you were seriously overbought on the daily. That's real life. You are the highest RSI reading since October 19th, 2021. So it's 2023. And not one time in the entire year of 2022 did you see the RSI this high on the daily. That is mind-boggling. Has anyone else just like blown away by that fact? The highest RSI you ever saw in 2022 was 70 and then collapsed and went from 70, eventually went down to 20. Wow, that's just freaking crazy, dude. 1 year, or a new year, new price. New year, new stuff happening for sure. Sultan Uda says he punched in a short on Litecoin, I guess, at the supply line. Let's see how it goes for him, man. Let's see.
First 2 weeks are the most difficult. After it is just a habit and daily routine, bro. 2023 gains, let's get it. Hashtag roll tide, hashtag gain season, 0.0006500 BTC.
Thanks, William, man. Roll tide, dude. Gain season's coming. Yep, brace yourself. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, you're right. Getting back into it, yeah. But once it starts going and flowing, you feel you don't want to not do it. I know it's like I've done it like a trillion times in my life. It's just, it's always the same type of 2 week thing, you know? All right, man. It's like you're stuck in between two major levels of sorts. Above the horizontal line from February 2020, but at the supply line. To me, it's a cool channel and all, but in my opinion, I always think that horizontal lines are more significant than some sort of channel. I mean, I get it though. It could be exactly what reverses. I'm just saying, let's keep our eye on $84 because that is everything here. Link's pumping. Well, there you go. Link was just down at that area, right? When no one's, this is a dead market, dude. It's not pumping though. You're wrong. It's only up 0.96%. But like, come on. There was bullish divergence and you were near at the bottom of a rectangle. Slightly lower low. Okay, it's still is performing miserably compared to so many others, including Bitcoin. Terrible. Yeah, it's all about what general consensus of multiple market participants around the world. And I think, yeah, horizontal line, there would be more people involved with that. They'd be paying closer attention to that than some sort of channel. Eggman, I mean, simple TA peoples, all right? And they say, oh yes, horizontal line, breakout, yep. versus, oh, this channel. My God, it's like, we're getting complex here, man. Okay, look at total here. Chat, we got some stuff happening. Getting really, really close to a break. It feels like almost like New Year's Eve. We've got just a little bit more time, man, till the ball drop. The inverse ball drop on a breakout. Bueller. We do 500 likes, do we? Really? We're just patiently waiting here. We have price action. We have a breakout watch. How quickly things change when a new year begins. Thanks for the 841 people tuned in. That is another few hundred likes we could receive if you were so willing. Yeah, aesthetic. Virtually. Not quite double, but if we were at 1,000, it would be double the viewers, because maxed out at like 650 yesterday, and then average was like 550. So how do I make a request? Is this a signal? Dude, kind of, right? Should have by now. How about this, man? I mean, it's not like, I mean, again, it's like, it's good. It's not like perfect. But it's freaking nice. Isn't it comp? The Dream M at all-time lows. I mean, since the 886 and the supply line was breached, number go up. You know, not doing anything where it's like, it's not making a higher high. But, you know, the 886, I'd rather be looking at something like this than an extension 1618, 1414 with a divergence, man. Still paying attention to these, seeing if we got any kind of spikes, because these things just keep going nuts and pulling back, going nuts and pulling back. Very spicy price action this evening. So we're just hanging out here on total, awaiting the 847 breakout. Oh man, been live 2 hours now. Just awaiting. Let's see if there's any more. I mean, it could continue, man. I'm just getting hungry. Adam, I wouldn't look too far into it, man. Scabble. Yeah, really, right?
I missed the ball drop this year cause I was too busy watching OSU shank a field goal. Good times.
That was amazing, dude. That was like the best New Year's. Yeah, it was the craziest New Year's because it was happening on a rooftop in Miami while that game was on. Like watching it, but also like on a cell phone, like watching it. 3, 2, and it's just like no one knows what's going on, like screaming. It's like, how do you imagine not watching that game while it happened? Oh yeah, big food order. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, definitely something. Not sure what. So pretty here, FTM. I mean, 29 cents, then 37.8 cents after. No, I'm not gonna eat lemon cookies for dinner. That would be crazy. Club space. I mean, if I'd have stayed at 11 beyond New Year, after New Year's, we went from that rooftop bar to 11. So nice, man, because it was like you know, I know the GM of Sugar, so he knows everyone else in all the night scenes because they're like, you know, you scratch my back, I quid pro quo. So we go to 11, skip the line, costs nothing to get in, comped drinks the entire night, and then it's like, oh, okay, all of a sudden it's 9 a.m. and they're all still partying in there, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like Uber back. I can't even stay conscious. What are y'all doing? I like stopped drinking hours before too. It's just like, what is everyone doing? And then they eventually, I found out that they went to space, and I'm like, okay, I missed space. How do they just keep going? It's crazy, man. People in my, it's like, and you know, I haven't gone that hard since college, but now I think about it, nope, there was never a time I went that hard because, you know, in Alabama or in Tuscaloosa, you don't go that long. You know, I mean, no bar stays open that late anywhere. Hardest ever gone. Man, you just like think about like flipping the chart over here. It's ridiculous, man. Look at this. I mean, you're just talking about, oh, the thing crashed, and like, look where it's reversing here. Yikes. Breaking the 200 moving average. I mean, that looks like it could be disgusting, right? But the good news is, we already went through that, all that bad stuff. TJ's Tiki Bar, man. How about TJ gets the Tiki Bar breaking us above this resistance? I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Sig Eps. Yeah, Sig Eps right next to my fraternity, dude. I think the Sig Eps were they were like the rudest pieces of crap ever. They ended up getting kicked off campus for like a couple of years. They did something really bad. All right, so please pay attention. There are massive developments coming. Don't be fooled. It could just be some bullcrap for the CPI report and we get bamboozled tomorrow. But as of this time, things are happening. Bitcoin on the weekly, its RSI is breaking above 40 for the first time in a long time. Highest RSI on the daily since 2021. We're on breakout watch of some sort. It's right here. This thing's been here, right? This trend line's been here. You're on breakout watch. You just don't know when it's going to happen. But some optimism returning just a little bit. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions. The new Citadel members in the Discord, Patreon. And I will be back sometime later. Till then, respect the TA. Oh, a little late, Gray Beyond. Here is Dash. You see it? 15% upside. If it's going to run, $56 is the next target. We looked at it early on the stream, too, so you can check it out. Just right at that high from mid-December, thanks to... Thanks, Ego, for the 420. Is that a
joint?
name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Adios, turd nuggets.